Today we're going to talk about polynomial functions. Remember to take notes, write down the vocab words, and write down all examples. So polynomial is the first vocab word. It's consisting of several terms that is separated by a addition or subtraction sign. So this is an example of a polynomial. Degree, the greatest exponent when looking at each term separately. So we look at this polynomial, the greatest exponent is 8. So the degree of the polynomial would be 8. Standard form, we arrange terms from highest to lowest degree. So the highest degree would be 8, then 6, then 4, then 3. So we look at the exponents and arrange them in order highest to lowest. That's standard form. Turning point is the places where the graph changes directions. In general, the graph of a polynomial function of n has n minus 1 turning points. So this one changes directions 1, 2, 3, 4 times, so it must be at least a 5th degree polynomial. The end behavior is the direction of the graphs as far left and as far right. So we look, this one as far left is going to be in negative infinity, as far right it goes to positive infinity. Both of our ends here go to negative infinity. The left side goes to positive infinity, the right side goes to negative infinity. These both go to positive infinity. So we can classify polynomials in 2 ways. The first way would be the degree. So a 0 degree would be a constant, that would be 5. A 1 degree would be linear, that would be x plus 4. A 2 degree would be a quadratic, so x squared. A 3 degree would be a cubic, which would be x cubed, would be the highest degree. A 4th degree would be a quartic, that's 4x to the 4th, that would be the highest degree. We can also look at these and look at the number of terms. This has 1 term, we call that a monomial. 2 terms, we call that a binomial. 4x squared is 1 term, we call that a monomial. 3x cubed minus 2x squared plus 1, that's 3 terms, we call that a trinomial. 4x squared minus 5x cubed plus x squared minus 1, that's 4 separate terms, so we call that a polynomial of 4. Anything over a polynomial of 3, so a trinomial, is called polynomial of 4, polynomial 5. So we're going to look at graphing functions. We're going to plug in -2 to 2 for our function and get our output. That's like what we call a function machine. You plug your input of x into the function machine and you get your output of what is created by the function. So let's look at our graphs. So if I take my function, the absolute value of x, plug in -2, -1, 0, 1, 2. So plug -2 in for x, I get +2, so on and so forth. I get my points of the graph. Same for 2x plus 1. Get -2 in for x. You get -2 times 2 plus 1, you get -3. So -2, -3 is our point. We've been working with this with quadratics. So here we do the same thing, plug -1 in to our function, plug 0 into our function, 1, 2, and 3. Now we're going to look at the end behaviors of those graphs. We're going to look when this function is negative, goes to a negative infinity, where does the function go? When the function goes to positive infinity, how does the function go? So as this function moves towards negative infinity, this line will continue to go to positive infinity. As this function goes to negative infinity, or to positive infinity, excuse me, it will also go to positive infinity. So we call that it goes up on the left and up on the right. So that's an up and up. So as this function goes to negative infinity, it's going down. As this function goes to positive infinity, it's going up. So we call that a down and up. This one's a little different. This one will never cross the x-axis. So it's going to go towards 0 as we go towards negative infinity. And as we go towards positive infinity, the graph is going to go to positive infinity. So that's going towards 0 and it's going up on the right. Write down any examples and vocabs for your full credit tomorrow. Bring in any questions you might have. Have a good night.